Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. It's Chicago facing the Trailblazers. And Portland starts out with the ball. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Pierce is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Irving. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Butler in at the 2 spot. Lots of room. Good on the jump shot. On defense, the Bulls. Lillard outside. Unable to get that one. And it's Chicago the other way. It's Pierce on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And he gets the bucket. And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Now here's Butler. He kicks it to Drummond. And there's the feed to Irving. That 3 off the mark. Butler against McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. A floater. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Millsap. Over Harkless, and that one's good. Millsap. Here's Lillard. He dishes it to Harkless. Nurkic a screen on Millsap. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Cullen passes to Lillard. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
Floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Portland on defense. Irving drives in. Great D that time from Nurkic. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. McCollum, no good. Irving against Lillard. Pierce, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Chicago. That's good from Pierce. Portland trails by 3. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Oh, yeah, and as a big man, you need such an aggressive move. That's the tone that you want to set, the attitude that you're trying to play with. Your teammates are following.
Shot clock at 6. Irving kicks to Aldridge. Back to Irving. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Turner with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance that gives them the lead.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here is Irving. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the paint, Nurkic with the steal. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball. The shot by Turner, no good. Chicago trailing here. Now, here is Irving. And it's sent back by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Yes, that goes in. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
But while he's out there making a play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Collins checked in for Nurkic. Noah Vonleh comes in for Maurice Harkless. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Evan Turner. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Lillard. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Drummond. Anthony comes in for Paul Pierce. Booker, he's checked in for Butler. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Irving.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Napier dishes to McCollum. And there's the pass to Aminu. Here's Napier. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. Booker outside. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis passes to Aldridge. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, pretty obvious over-the-back call there, but being out of position, that was really the only option.
He went for it. I'll give him that. Showing some fight on the boards, even if it's not the smartest play in the world.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. McCollum's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. They've got Collins. Napier is out there with McCollum. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu, and it's Vonleh in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Screened by Porzingis. And Jack, here we go. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Aldridge. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Aldridge has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bulls. Napier kicks to Collins. There's the dish to Aminu. McCollum outside from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. McCollum's got 5 now.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Here's Jack, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Oh, yeah, and as a big man, you need such an aggressive move. That's the tone that you want to set, the attitude that you're trying to play with. Your teammates are following.
They grab their own miss, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Chicago. Portland shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And Portland making a change here. Swanigan's checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Porzingis. Millsap comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Anthony. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Schroeder outside. He feeds it to Millsap. Vonleh with the rebound. Gasol against Aminu. Over Gasol. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pass to Booker. Schroeder with the ball. Over in the corner, Gasol. Misses the 3.
Finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc and still can't cash in on it.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
He better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a 3rd foul before halftime.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Vonleh. Reese Harkless comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Damian Lillard's checked in for McCollum. And it's Turner in for Shabazz Napier. And Chicago also making a switch. Butler's checked in. Now Schroeder. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And Butler, here we go, off on the layup. Portland leading. Lillard with it. Butler covering. And another three for Portland.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gasol screen to the wing on the left. Outside Millsap. And he gets it to go from the corner. Millsap's got his second bucket tonight.
That's not a possession they'll want to repeat. Despite the points, they got to get a better shot than that.
Turner with the screen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. And Chicago also making a switch. Irving's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Lillard from outside. That shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Turner. Irving's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Davis dishes to Lillard. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Nurkic checked in for Davis. Chicago also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Gasol. And Pierce subbed in for Turner. Lillard sinks the 15-footer. Lillard's got 10 points.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
There's the pick. Drummond with a screen on Lillard. Outside Butler. Feeds to Pierce. The kick outside to Butler. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Irving passes to Pierce. Shoots over Nurkic. The shot by Pierce will not go. Harkless kicks to Turner. Screen by Nurkic. Lillard from outside.
Got it! Did he make it? He got it! He hit that!
And we welcome you back to a beautiful aerial view of the I-5 freeway as it flows over the Willamette River here in Portland, Oregon. Chicago trails by 3. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. Kyrie Irving is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Pierce in at the 3 slot.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
And here are the Bulls now. Outside Butler. Outside Pierce. Just 4 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Now, don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Knocked away. Butler with the steal. Over McCollum. Here's Drummond.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on the free throw. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. He's off on the second. Turner against Pierce. Turner dishes to Harkless. Over Butler. That one a little long.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation. The coach right there, I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Butler against Turner. Screen by Nurkic. Over in the corner, Harkless. A baseline J. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Plenty of room to knock down the shots. Butler's got his third basket of the night.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Vonleh comes in for Maurice Harkless. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for Evan Turner. And it's Napier in for Lillard. The Bulls also changing it up. Porzingis, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Aldridge comes in for Paul Pierce. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Shot by Collins, no good.
Third straight miss to start the half, but it's still early. No need to panic.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. Anthony kicks to Irving. Back to Anthony. Lock at 6. His three-pointers off the mark. Portland trailing here. Here's Napier. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And now in transition is Jack. Here we go. That's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot to stop the drought. They get it back. Here's Collins. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Collins. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And so Collins nails both of them. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And here is Jack. Left side, Irving. Shoots off the screen. That shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's McCollum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 7.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Anthony with the screen on McCollum. Aldridge a screen. Jack dishes to Irving. Lock at 6. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Well, he has the ability to make some subtle adjustments. I mean, just create just enough space to get your shot off.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Swanigan's checked in. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Teardrop shot. Porzingis with the rebound.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Irving. No good with the layup.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
And the foul on Jarrett Jack. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Bulls. Marcus All's checked in for Porzingis. Millsap comes in for Anthony. And it's Turner in for Irving. They set the pick. Here's Lillard. Portland no good that time either.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call, but let's see what they do right here.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Gasol, a screen on McCollum. And Jack, here we go. Out to Turner. Dishes to Aldridge. For three, Millsap. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Millsap's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago. Jack against McCollum. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's got 10 points in the game. Turner. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next.
Flip mode. 9-7.
And now let's take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on a recent huddle.
We need to make solid.
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Trailblazers on offense. Swanigan is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Harkless in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Butler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Butler's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bulls. Turner against Pierce. Lillard outside. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Butler with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
It looked as if he would never find his game after that awful first half start, but he's really hitting his stride in the second.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Chicago. Kyrie Irving comes in for Jarrett Jack. They get a hand on it. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. And McCollum now atop the key. Turner with a screen for McCollum. Back to Lillard. Over Aldridge. Not enough on that one as it misses. Chicago leading by 4. Pierce for 3. Sinks the triple.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Butler against McCollum. Pass to Lillard. Over Irving. And again, it's Portland converting.
How about these big shots for him in the 4th? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Aldridge a screen. Here's Pierce. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Turner. Lillard against Irving. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Lillard. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Aldridge a screen. Drummond with a screen on Turner. Here's Pierce. Nurkic with the block. Outside Turner. Kicks it to McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Turner. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Bulls leading by 3. Goes up on the wing. Butler, no good. Lillard against Irving. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Passes to McCollum to tie it up. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 5. 1:32 left in the game. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Lonley's checked in for Maurice Harkless. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Kevin?
The Bulls leading by 5. Aldridge kicks to Butler. The kick out to Irving. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 on the clock. The feed to Drummond. Shoots over Nurkic. Great D that time from Nurkic. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena.
Aldridge a straight. Irving for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
But these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument can be made for either case.
Paul Millsap's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No luck that time either. Now here's Turner. Lonley dishes to Nurkic. Here's Turner. No good there. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K.